How do you know if your next location is going to be a good one? Are your growth decisions backed by data or just instinct? And could a poor site selection cost you six figures or your brand? If you're looking to grow the number of sites you operate from, it's not about more sites, it's about the right ones. Don't use a wet finger in the air or simply rely on your trusty real estate agent. Welcome to the Critical Few Actions to Improve Your Business podcast. I'm John Downs, and in this episode I interview Peter Buckingham, who helps national and global businesses choose the right sites and territories using mapping, demographic modelling and practical strategy. Now, we're all busy, so I'm going to give you the critical few insights in about 4 minutes so you can figure out your critical few actions to go forward with. If it resonates, download the ebook of tips and resources and listen to the full episode. When I work with successful business leaders, I often see them make major decisions based on confidence and past success. But that doesn't always translate to great location strategy. A poor site decision can lock in years of underperformance or worse, irreparable brand damage. I took away 3 key insights from our conversation. The first insight is about site selection failure. Peter said, you go and open a site, and if it's a dog of a site, that might cost you $150,000 before you can pull the pin. The problem is, location choices are often made emotionally or based on incomplete advice, not hard data. So what can you do? Well, map your catchment area using 5, 10 and 15 minute drive time radius, or on census population data accurate to areas of 800 people. Compare the actual demographics within that radius to your ideal customer profile. The second insight is about using data to remove bias. As Peter says, the average real estate agent is trying to sell a property or lease a property. They're not going to say it's going to be a dog at a site. The problem is that relying on industry relationships or assumptions often leads to long-term underperformance. So what can you do? Well, use census data to model income, household types, and competitor proximity. Ask yourself, does this location reflect where your best performing sites have been in the past? And the third insight is about territory planning and scalability. As Peter said, our job is to help someone divide up Australia or New Zealand into workable and fair territories. The problem is, without defined and logical territories, growth becomes inconsistent and conflict prone. So what can you do? Well, define territories using actual population catchments, not arbitrary postcodes. Ensure each territory offers an equal chance of success before you grant a franchise or set up a location. There was so much more in our chat, but as Peter said, I just see people doing silly things, and then when you show them the numbers, they go, oh yeah, you're probably right. If you're interested in doing this, download the ebook for resources and references, because in 4 minutes, I've only scraped the surface. Now think about your critical few actions. Is it to apply this to future site decisions and scale with confidence? Or will you continue to rely on guesswork and surfingrealestate.com and maybe end up with an expensive mistake? Enjoy.